I fixed my problem, and I am alive. Haha! Sorry to those that I alerted to this beforehand, but something wasn't working. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, weren't we here at the end of last stream? Yes, we were. Why are we back? Because I think I said something that abruptly ended last stream, so I'm back here. I loaded up an old save, so here we are.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious.
About 15 hours.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Trying to remember everything that we did last time. We were...
You had no
Actually,
don't blame
we don't
yourself.
even know if
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Crap, I might have skipped something. But I was nice to her. Hopefully I haven't screwed this up royally.
I saw...
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it.
This is where we left
Shepard,
off.
I need to speak with you. In
Definitely.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
So, we're officially back to business from
Sounds like
where we
that
left
beacon hit
off.
you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Um...
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
We had this question last time.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier.
Good play.
She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Yeah, it looks like the gang has arrived. So. One, two, three.
Intel dropped
Yeah,
the ball,
I am
sir.
also angered about
we had
that.
no
Those
idea what
Geth.
we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The
Those
Geth haven't been
clankers.
outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers
Guess
dying
I
under my
say this
command.
one last. And,
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
but I could have done better. I
You
also
said you
hate it
needed to
when
see me in private,
Necrons.
Captain.
I
True.
won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
What shall we respond with? God, each time I look at him, it just feels like he's judging me. Those are red eyes, they're just endless judgment.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the council can
It's
see
like
that.
giving me the sign, like, you really playing
I'll
this
stand
crap?
behind you and your report.
What are you
Shepard.
doing with your life? And
You're a
I'm like,
damn
I don't
hero
know
in
at
my
this
books.
point.
That's not why I'm here.
With his
Sarah.
judging glares.
The Turian. Saren's a
He
spec,
just keeps looking at us.
a living legend. But if
Guys,
he's
you
working with
seen
the
this?
Geth,
You
it
getting
means
all
he's
this?
gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
And he wanted the beacon. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What if they are like the Green Lanterns? They just sit around constantly saying, "We must observe," or some garbage. Now that would suck. That would suck. I just realized they are all blue beings of one gender, commonly depicted as male, which means the council from the Green Lanterns is the ultimate version of the Blue Man Group. It's just the Blue Man Group in space. They just don't do music. Instead, they do judging. How did I not see this before?
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything?
Bacon.
Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision of
Before I lost
hell.
consciousness.
The
I had
warp
some kind of
itself
vision.
peered into me.
A vision? A vision of what?
I think we say 3. We're going to 3, huh?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Good question. What do we say? That's like a very little report. You're probably right, Prime. And I want to say Rivala is how we said your name is pronounced.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient
We are
weapon of mass
welcome to
destruction?
choose whatever we want, provided we
Saren
do
took
make
it.
sure that we don't make
But I
the
know Saren.
stupid
I know his
decisions that
reputation is politics.
end up ruining
He
us
believes
later in
humans
the
are a
game.
blight on the galaxy. This
Slash
attack is
games.
an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I highly doubt that they'd believe visions, by the way. Like I said, best that are gonna be like, so you had a bad dream.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
What do we say? Do we expose him? I think we understand the situation. We understand? And what does Rivala think? I do like to get everyone's opinions on these. What did I use for coin here? Ah. Mirror. You gotta vote. Guess
We
not.
prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, Lagman. By the way, while I played through the level to get us back to this point, lo and behold, at that last area, we missed a crap ton that I picked up. And I mean a crap ton. Overriding to save number 3.
Hey, Commander.
Hello, Ash.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins
will
was a
be
valuable
missed.
part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
That what we needed to do?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
We are a salamander. We are to be the nice guy. An elevator. Where? I'm sorry, what? Where? We only have these two. Oh, cool. Yeah, it may have been more accurate, but by God. Produce less expensive versions of items carried by high-end manufacturers. No, yet affordable armor, weapons, and armed tools. That a drop in accuracy is abysmal. The best is hammer too, but that like means you get like a one shot and that's it. At least target. Oh, I wonder. You mean using excessive force? Well, don't mind if I do. I love chemical warfare. More chemical warfare? And to make sure that the horrible humans won't keep getting in my way. What was that? What was that? What was it? What are those sounds? Am I getting space madness? I think I figured out what it was. Let's see. How's our field integrity doing? How's the element zero core? How's this guy doing? Engineer. Yep. It's an engineer, alright. I'm keeping my options open currently because I ain't never played this game before, so who knows?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor? Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Two great purchases. Now I can throw even more grenades. Absolutely. Kaidan.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Yeah. Captain Anderson, I've been
Go speak to Joker when
expecting
you're
you.
ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
My locker.
Yes, Commander?
Okay, open it.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on
I
the
have a
ship?
personal
I
question for
enlisted
you.
right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
I'll get a kick out of that.
I wanted to
In
travel
the
the
middle of the
stars,
epic
tending the
firefight,
wounds of
as
tough
hell's
soldiers with
breaking
piercing
up
eyes
around
and
us,
sensitive
it's like,
souls.
wait, before we
Turns
go,
out military life
I
isn't
must
quite as
kiss you,
romantic as I'd
Commander
imagined.
Shepard.
But
I'm sorry,
humanity needs
what?
the Alliance if we
What?
want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors.
Why do you kiss me? We're about
So
to
I stayed
die.
on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is that everything? Let's double check. Via stairs. Hmm. Uh. How many talent points do I have? I have no idea. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I could not see it. It's covered up by the thing. Yes, let's see. First things first, get some basic things, you know? I think this is good. What do you think? Rad. Oh, we should probably do that with the rest of the team. Oh, I thought I was gonna be doing that with my team as well. Oh, whatever.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Com links examined. So how's everyone's day going?
Good timing, Commander. I was
Joker.
just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Let's go. Whee! Oh my gosh, it's a giant space gun. My God. It's candy floss everywhere. Oh my gosh, this one is that one in the center of a cotton candy machine? I always knew it was too good to be normal.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Stuck the landing.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any question.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
What do we say, guys? It's the truth. Are they blind? I think they're blind personally, but I will say that he is very dangerous. That's the truth. So you know, all three are right. Well, to them, he allegedly shot Nihilus. I don't know, maybe Nihilus was like, decided to shoot himself in the back of the head. You and me both know that bureaucracy sucks. No, This is an Ace Attorney, so you know what they're gonna do? They're just gonna be like, well, could have been suicide. And we can't even argue it because we don't get to be lawyers. What's the difference between Paragon and a Renegade? I mean, I think that. What is? I'm generally trying to remember. What is the difference between being Paragon and being Renegade? Like, what's the end benefits? We'll go with he's dangerous. And it is a toss-up. That means toss. Heads. Which means we go with this one.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to
there
go over
is one way that we can guarantee that
Shepard,
the Council sees it our way. At least they'll say they see it our way, which is if we use violence.
And that's why I hate politicians.
You and me both. But with the magic of violence, all problems are solved. Definitely not hacking your stuff. I'd never do that. Commander Shepard. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos rock cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. We want to send in a recon team. Don't mind me. Just the normal I need more. This is nice. Ooh, is the volume too loud? Let me see if I can fix that. That too loud still? Probably is. Do 65. Is that better? I'm trying to make sure that people won't have their ears bleeding. That's still too loud. We're gonna be shooting eventually when it's in combat, so I want to make sure that it's not gonna be too loud for now. Alright, so I fixed the sound. That stuff isn't too loud. If that's the case, I fixed my problem. And I'm happy. Radical! I lowered it down to 50%.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her...
That's a room. Okay. That's a room then. And these doors. Oh no, the goal.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council's space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable.
Kind of like a friend group.
Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising.
Tell me about it.
Your tone is inappropriate, Din. It's Human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador.
Korlak.
Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Same thing here.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me about it.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribes.
But then again, the humans did really save existence itself like 3 times.
Split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Maybe if they just saved the existence of all life for multiple times.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really?
And hey,
have we been waiting?
You can distance our little limbs, but we cannot forget the greatest human specimen that trains the mightiest demigod. Danny DeVito! And his training of Heracles. We can never forget that.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth.
Never underestimate those with stubby limbs. I'm interested in you. Speak. I'm saddened he did not speak.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
This is insanely interesting. I'm so glad I visited that room. That was so cool. Let's go. Let's find that side quest. Save again.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
No.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs. first
Tau.
on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived
Blue
dignitaries and
lady,
notable people.
who is interesting. You have squid hair.
What's your name?
I have a personal question.
My name is Safiri. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Why am I killing my voice? Why am I doing this to me?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies.
Okay, not squid hair,
if
but
you have
something
more questions, please
cool looking.
access Avina.
What's that?
Avina?
Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going.
Good talk.
Have a pleasant day.
What's local gossip?
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations
Perpetually worried, huh?
throughout this level of the Citadel.
That's
I
insanely
may also be
relatable.
contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about
CSEC?
Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Embassy.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
Yeah, we're
They
Astartes.
established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned
How
the
dare
Council for a
she.
greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Fucking
That's pretty
what?
damn arrogant.
I apologize if my
Yeah, it is.
personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
We are salamanders. We
Do you know
at
anything
least
about
have
Spectre?
respect.
The term Spectre is derived from
I
the
know!
branch of
It's
special
species
tactics and
racism! It's
reconnaissance.
space!
Each Spectre agent is
Spacism!
handpicked by the Council.
She's the
Their
spacist!
primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile
I thought we
situations
were
that
beyond
cannot
it,
be handled
but
through
no!
normal political channels.
You were in
this
space.
role, they are granted extraterritorial
By
rights and
other
jurisdiction.
species!
Spectres answer to no law or
Not
authority
even, not even
except the
us!
Council
It's
itself.
other species!
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't
Well,
be as
sure,
simple
nothing
as
goes
that.
that smoothly.
There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction
Damn it all.
simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
So where to? Oh boy. I can't believe spacism is so prevalent. So, where shall we go? Shall we try to do that side quest or what? It's rearranged to me. Wait, didn't he say that across the bridge? Yeah, but he said something about girl. Let's go. Side quest away. What happens if I just start openly shooting in here?
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Oh, I literally can't do the side quest currently? Alrighty. I'll just explore this place quickly and then we'll head out.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more
Explain
about
the Krogan Rebellion.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
I feel like there's something that's being covered here.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200
I have an
years
odd
ago,
feeling.
Explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Alright, train withstand physical punishment, increase health. There we are. Let's find this lady. That's the mission. And my voice starting to feel better, kinda, sorta. Where's the consort? Where is she? Hello.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
What in the blade am I supposed to say in this situation? It sounds interesting, but also prefer not losing the ability to confront the consort and be like, hey, harlot, how you doing?
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
I turn to chat for their decision.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Hello, attendant. How are you?
My brother's a private back on Earth.
Nice. Let us open the doors. Or open sesame. Wahoo. Alright, everybody, quickly. Close the doors and gun her down!
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Chat, you may cast your votes now. Number 2.
You wanted to speak with
Yeah,
me?
that's all the votes we get.
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
I'm seeing that one, but it's up to you. I'm freaking out.
Maybe I can.
All right.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
What went wrong?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I swear to God, if you're pickpocketing me.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
I bet you I'm a 30 credits lighter. She touched me. I'm not a fan. But I am a fan of my red weaponry.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I see that all you other nerds have to wait.
If you are ever asked to aid Sha'ira, it's quite an honor.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious.
My God, she did. She touched my butt. Sexual harassment.
Very respectful to the
Oh my gosh.
Very noble.
First spaces, and now this.
Of course. Come back anytime.
What is this place coming to? The Citadel used to be a nice place. And then spacism. Where the blade am I supposed to go? Let's see. Embassy, so no, not there. I'd like to make it clear I can shoot wildly. There's no one that's safe. Dang it! They are safe. Ah! That was behind him. I'm counting that as shooting at them. I did it. That's some cool pressure type action.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium. Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
So if I asked you to hand me a certain person's head on a silver platter with a signed confession of his evil deeds, would he be able to do it?
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Well, let's see what you have.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Microgravimetric emitter into combat suit, artificially increased mass, providing protection against concussive force delivered, exploding high impact ammo, and biotic attacks, which is a lift or throw. Body armor provides increased protection against radiation, gas, and other
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
Have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Von. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert.
God, it sounds
in
like
how
my
all these
career of an
economies
account.
interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I like this man.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services. I also offer premium services for those... Even if his true motives were to help his people.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What are the
words
like? The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I do like being part of the elite.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Perhaps we will need each other one day. But that day, not today. Gonna have to go to the ward, right? I'll take the ward. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I hit it. Citadel is... The fast travel is back with the IV. What do you mean by it's back with the VI? Ah, no, not the racist AI. I hate talking to her. She's such a spacist. Ah, of course.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please.
More spacism!
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable... Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel, The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador
You're gonna
acts on
hear
behalf
her
of the
fighting back her desire to be a spacist.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
What happens in Citadel Control?
At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring...
I'd like to hear more about the Council
The business of the Council, which often has... Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking...
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their
Did you
tasks.
call them servants?
Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed
I'm
the Keepers
baffled by
operate
the
their
fact that it
systems
just
from
feels
inside the
like
tower's
everything she
inaccessible
had just
core.
that
The Keepers
has
also
an
make
underlying feeling of
appearances in the council
spacism ever
chamber
since their
itself,
first
though they
interaction.
appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
No, I waited for this part. I think I have to meet the council first. Trying to get that sense. I'm gonna double check though. You must talk with the council to gain access to the wards. Damn it. Alright, let's go talk with them.
council isn't gonna ask
How are we?
questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
We are gonna die. Let's do this.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
But I do. You like Garrus? Ah, Garrus, you got a fan!
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Racism everywhere I go. Yeah, I'm allergic to spacism. I'm dying over here. I need a medic bag. Hi, Rear Admiral.
To speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? Commander?
Ah. You missed spacism.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Like moving.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to
Not yet.
indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Yeah, it does look very cyborgy, but we can't be too upset about that. After all, we wouldn't want to be a spacist. Unlike that AI lady. So, what do we do, chat? We got the fine minds of Prime and That's how did he get involved? And we were the one who was harassed, by the way. They gripped our bottom firmly without consent.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
So, we got more spacism. But, we got a 1. And what does Rivala? I'm gonna go with that. Rivala. What does it say for you? Ah.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I'll find proof, you arrogant bastard. I just need to be allowed to. I swear to God, I will hunt the planets itself. I will do scorched earth.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth, jackass. Number 1, 3, and 4. Yeah. This was a lost trial. God, so why did you bring up the visions? Dumbass. Alright. Ooh. We got a no. Just ended it with a no. I like it. Ooh, we got a toss up. Alright, so then. As we do it, Prime is heads. And tails is Rivala. That landed perfectly on my lap. The heads.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Why did we do it?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony
I'm down
we
for
have
that.
is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
The Council clearly won't help us. Well, didn't you know? Saren's a massive spacist. He's a space racist, but against humans. And all Terrans. I hate him. How can they let spacists get in power? What shall we do? 1 or 2? 1, 2.
Tell me about this history between you and Sarah.
Ooh, it doesn't end well
I
when
worked with him on a
aliens
mission a long time
underestimate
ago.
us.
Things went bad.
As we'll call it here,
We shouldn't talk about
Xenos.
this. But I know what he's like, and he has to be stopped.
One, 2.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any
1.
idea where we could find him?
Voted.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Alrighty, 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. We got a Captain Deserves Better. Does he fully deserve better? Does the chat think that? Or are we on it? Like an omelet. Ooh, we got a toss-up. You know the rules. It's ow! It hit me in the face. Alright. How's that bounce? Alrighty. I'm fine.
You can't just cut
The coin
Captain
flip has
Anderson out of this
decided.
investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting...
You know what? You're
Corey's
right. Because it hit me in the
It's a
head,
dignity
directly on
reporting
the
lower section
forehead.
rewards.
At the head. What shall I do? 1, 2. I like your humor. Got 2.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history.
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a... Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just... But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
You know what? I think I would as well. Wait a second, I can't because I am a salamander. Alright, is he a monster or would we do the same? Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Killing innocents
We're a
doesn't end
salamander.
wars,
We're good
it
boys.
causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only
Yes.
if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off
He
without
went to that island in Pinocchio, and he turned into one.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We're too independent, or why do we bother? I think we're very independent. I need sleep. Well, you can go get some sleep. I'll appear again. Rest a while.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
I'm just imagining one of them just tries to go out for a meal and go get some
Spectres aren't made.
Some fast food, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening at this fast food place?" And he's like, "I just want a burger.
Like you.
I just want some fries. Why is everyone acting like
there's
an active threat?"
They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me about Barlavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I want to know more about...
It's not easy preserving peace across an entire
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times,
yeah,
they act on their own.
That's a new record.
They tend to operate outside the law.
At least it feels like
it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Radical. Ugh, bureaucracy. Am I right, guys?
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Alright, first one. You. Next one is up here. We got side quests, baby. We can do both. There he is, the next credit payload. Yeah, I love this guy. He's paying me to go around and do the bull crap that I normally do. But now I'm also harassing via scanning. And I'm getting XP for this. This is the best.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumor.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Aha.
Commander?
Yes, I'm looking for keepers. I will scan the keepers. And I will be a keeper of knowledge in exchange. Jeepers, keepers, where do you get those peepers? Jeepers, keepers, where do you get those eyes? Yeah.
All the evidence against Saren.
Do 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 do. Da 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 do do do. Do 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 do.
I hate politics.
I was dancing to that music. I know it's a spacist.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing them, I'm just scanning. I don't wanna. Ah. I remember that bit that we've done. Do the ones over near the talk with that guy. And then we come back around, talk with that guy, talk with the lady.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
He's not the only one.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
I'm suddenly exceptionally scared. This keeper. I'm a little scared now.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
Man, we're about to really test switch here, sir.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
We are going to go to that dam, by the way, just to be clear. I figured. We have a lot of work, huh?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Hey, what's not to like about us?
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Well, let's quickly indulge her.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
I always enjoy hearing more about what it means since we're ruthless. Holy crap, were we monsters. It wasn't very salamander of us.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Do we just accept it? Utter tell her. We'll see. I'm up for doing all the side quests. I figure side quests won't have a massive impact on us in the future. Am I right? Alrighty, so should we work with them?
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information...
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, then. I can't help.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Ah.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Is that really... Wow! It's you! You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
That's kind of... It's kind of cute, the fact that those little tusks would flop around.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Just like any sailor would do. Everyone down for this? Yeah, we are.
Most of the time trying to
The
stay
vote came in.
alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No problem, my guy.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
What a nice guy. Gosh, what a nice guy. I wonder what my journal says about him. The fan. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with Conrad regularly. I wanna. He seems like a nice guy. You know what? It's nice. It's nice to be able to just hang out with someone and them not to want you dead. Oh, heck yeah! Apparently I might get that drink at ME3. Oh, heck yeah. Sally and Connor and have drinks. Oh, what great times. Well, time to make a massive risk.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What?
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
What chance are we doing? Grooving.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Guaranteed 4 and you get that's the safest bet. I'm a genius. This is a game of math. This is a game of math. That's what I'm good at. A suspicious one.
Somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
We found a funneler. I don't really care. I think it's like in the second one you have to do Paragon if you want the good ending. But I'm fine with the occasional, yeah, I know that I've heard that in one of the games you have to do a certain route. But hey, as long as that much is accomplished, I'm willing to do whatever. Not over here. Alrighty, so. Oh, it's that way. Jesus.
Yeah.
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
Either you're cheating or you're not.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Well, we can become Paragon and still make a few devious decisions. Do we help him or do we tell him to sod off? I like your thinking.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors. Strange metal creatures with real AI.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! Careful! Spin the wheel! Put on, Black! Let's go!
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
What do we do? Are we just doing the no problem, or are we wanting some money? Alrighty, fair enough. I did just make 200.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I like this guy. He's a good guy.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some Quasar stations, if you're interested.
What can you tell me about the sisters working?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's den. Now her sister Rita is all... Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Are you the owner?
Owner?
Yeah, you know what? I like this guy. A non-spacist.
I've even been known to dance a little.
They're so rare. Horrifically, they're very
We've got
rare.
some Quasar
Oh my
stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Odds are for. Oh, this is not real. There's no way this is real. Is it okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Both times. Perfect. Perfect. Ah. I swear to God, if I get another perfect game, I'm going to flip it. Well, I'm not a cheater. I don't approve cheating. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go cheat. Hey, Prime. How you doing? Nice. You enjoying the stream so far? Glad to hear it. Fail yet again. I can't afford to lose. 200. I'm not a cheater.
Huh.
I'm thinking I might stop soon. I'm not sure. Just one more payout. I'll probably play either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna try to do it at least twice a week. They have a lot of fun here. But let's get at least one.
I still can't believe that.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
See you, nerd. I know if I stream tomorrow, it's gonna be a much later stream. But hey, who knows, right? Or maybe I'll do it early in the day. That could be fun. In all likelihood, oh yeah, you're right. We need to dug the shells. No, no, no.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Do I want to say it's gone, or do I want to say we gave it away? It's gone?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Get a job.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Yeah. Oh. Luckily, I saved before I did that.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device.
That was years of work.
Get a job.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
It was the same, huh? How fun. The illusion of choice. Let's find out where this thing goes.
That's him.
Jesus! Guys, we're ending it was a firefight.
So, did you record 5
Actually, I gave.
This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
That's him.
Ah! You're right. I should have saved. Alright, well, we'll save. We're gonna kill these assassins. And then I'm gonna... That's gonna be good games for me.
So, did you This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
That's him.
What's up, Wayne Moyd?
Those were Saren's men.
No! You don't see.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about... I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around.
Charming girl.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Yeah, it's genuinely disgusting.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day
You know what happens if I shoot a civilian? Same thing.
I know. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
How well do you know Captain?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go
I'm
out
out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
So how do I handle this one? I'm leaving it in the hands of Prime. Our good buddy old pal. Yeah, definite incel vibes. It's palpable.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
What do we do in this situation?
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Alright, now what's next, Prime? This is your game as much as it's mine.
Do you really want
Don't
to be
give up,
remembered
got it.
this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Glad to hear, buddy. That's what we say, right? I mean, I generally can understand where this guy's coming from. Like, when you have a broken heart and stuff, you can just feel like a jaded person. And sometimes you just need a person to come along and slap you in the face and be like, hey, cut that out. Quit the sorry for yourself parades. You know? Sometimes you just need someone to shake some sense into you. Talk some sense and help you see what you actually need to do with your life instead of just having the case of the woe's me's.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
I'm always
What do you want
interested
me
in
to
that.
do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
God, I hope not.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women. Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at C-Sec Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That man's good at this game.
I guess we'd better go find out.
I think this is a good place to leave it off. So, thanks for tuning in. Here's the moon. Or the ceiling if you got the bullets. And, yeah, cheers, mates. Hopefully I'll see y'all around soon. But I never know when, you know. Till then.